What if one simple question could change the way the whole world thinks? Imagine being told that your ideas are impossible, yet you keep searching for the truth anyway. That is exactly what Charles Darwin did. His story is not just about science. It is about curiosity, patience, courage, and never giving up on learning. By the end of this video, you will discover how an ordinary boy became one of history's greatest thinkers. At the same time, you will improve your English with easy words, clear sentences, and an inspiring true story. So listen carefully, learn new vocabulary, and see if you can retell this story in your own English after the video. Charles Robert Darwin was born on February 12, 1809, in Shrewsbury, England. He grew up in a loving and wealthy family. His father was a respected doctor, and his mother came from a successful business family. Even as a young child, Charles was different. He loved collecting shells, rocks, feathers, insects, and plants. While other children were busy playing games, Charles enjoyed exploring forests, rivers, and fields. He was always asking questions about birds, animals, and flowers. People around him did not always understand his curiosity, but Charles never stopped wondering. That simple habit of asking why would later change the world. As Charles grew older, his father hoped he would become a doctor, so he was sent to study medicine at the University of Edinburgh. But there was one problem. Charles hated surgery because in those days there was no modern anesthesia. Watching patients suffer made him unhappy, and he quickly realized that medicine was not his passion. Later, he studied at Cambridge University, where many people expected him to become a church minister. However, something much more exciting caught his attention. He met teachers who loved nature and encouraged him to study plants, animals, and geology. They saw something special in the young man who never stopped observing the world around him. In 1831, Charles received an invitation that changed his life forever. He was asked to join a 5-year voyage on a ship called HMS Beagle. The journey was meant to map coastlines, but for Charles, it became a classroom unlike any other. He traveled across South America and visited many islands, including the famous Galapagos Islands. Everywhere he went, he carefully watched animals, plants, mountains, and fossils. He filled notebooks with drawings and detailed observations. Instead of rushing to find answers, he took his time. He believed that careful observation was more valuable than quick opinions. This journey taught him that nature always has something to reveal to those who pay attention. One discovery stayed in Charles's mind for many years. On the Galapagos Islands, he noticed that birds called finches had different beaks on different islands. Some beaks were strong enough to crack hard seeds, while others were perfect for catching insects or eating fruit. He also saw differences in giant tortoises and many other animals. Charles began asking himself an important question. What if living things slowly changed over many generations to survive in their environment? This idea became the foundation of his theory of evolution by natural selection. It suggested that the plants and animals best suited to their surroundings were more likely to survive and have young, passing helpful traits to the next generation. Charles did not rush to publish his ideas. Instead, he spent more than 20 years collecting evidence, reading books, studying fossils, raising pigeons, and talking with other scientists. He wanted every fact to support his conclusions. Finally, in 1859, he published On the Origin of Species. The book shocked many people. Some praised his careful research, while others strongly disagreed because his ideas challenged long-held beliefs. The criticism was often painful, but Charles remained calm. He trusted evidence more than arguments. Over time, more scientists found proof that supported his work, and his ideas became one of the most important foundations of modern biology. Charles Darwin passed away in 1882, but his influence is still alive today. His story reminds us that success does not belong only to the smartest people. It often belongs to those who stay curious, keep learning, and refuse to give up when life becomes difficult. Every great achievement begins with a simple question and the courage to search for the answer. As you continue learning English, remember Charles Darwin's example. Do not be afraid to make mistakes, ask questions, and practice every day. Small improvements repeated over time create amazing results. If this story inspired you and helped improve your English, like this video, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more easy English biographies, motivational stories, and powerful life lessons. Keep learning, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next video.